Today we're doing the break-in on a Vittorazzi Moster 185, rocking a brand new Parajet Maverick. But first we're gonna do the hang test. We got a sweet forklift here to do our hang test, make it easy for us. This is Josh's, he just got out of training. So the swing arms are set based on his weight. You might have to adjust. From my experience, only doing 2 of these so far, minor adjustments would be needed. Maybe 1 peg. My personal one was 0. A friend of mine was 1. So the big first thing is get up, get everything adjusted for you. And once you know that's good, check your angle. This angle when you're flying. You shouldn't be too far forward, and you shouldn't be too far back. You should be kind of in that happy medium. Okay, Josh is over here setting up our fancy hitch system that you'll see in the future, that we're gonna strap the motor to be able to do the run up. If you don't have a hitch system, you can do this off of like a tree or something. You wanna secure it good so that it obviously can't go anywhere while you do it. So the way the break-in works is it's a series of RPM run-ups on the motor at 50-to-1 fuel ratio. That's what's recommended by Vittorazzi. And you're gonna do that for your first 5 gallons of fuel. After that, you're gonna switch to 66-to-1 if you're using the Motul 800 that they recommend. To make it easy, for your first 5 gallons at 50-to-1, we figured out that it's 13 ounces of oil. So you can mix that in a regular 13-ounce like kitchen measurer. Okay, we got the throttle, we got it primed, we got it fueled. Fuel mixture's good. First one is 4,000 RPM, 4 minutes, and then idle for a minute. We're idling for 1 minute, then we're going to 5,000 RPM for 3 minutes. Another advantage of doing your break-in is getting used to your throttle. So if you're on a new motor or it's first time, you really want to get used to that throttle and what does what when you squeeze it so that you're ready for launch time. Okay, next is 2 minutes at 6,000 RPMs, followed by a 1 minute idle. Okay, so our next one is 7,000 RPMs at 1 minute with a 1 minute idle. As you notice, each one's going up, but the time is going down. So we're getting a little hotter, mixing in that oil, but bringing the amount of time that we do that down. The one thing I want to point out is during this process, when you go to idle, you want to go through and kind of check, make sure nothing's loosening up, keep an eye on your belt tension, things like that. If anything's out of order, of course, shut the operation down, tighten it up, and then continue on. So at the very end, we're gonna do a final good inspection on everything and make sure that's all tight and the way it's supposed to be. Last set is 8,000 for 30 seconds. That'll complete 1 revolution. Okay, so after the last 8,000 RPMs for 30 seconds, then you kill it and you let it cool, and then you're gonna do that whole set again 4 times. So total 4 times, so 3 more times. But you wanna check right now all the nuts, bolts, tension on the belt, everything. After the last set, you wanna check your spark plug. That's pretty much the break-in. So we did our hang test, we're doing the break-in, we're gonna finish up the last 3 sets, and then we're gonna get Josh in the air so he can be a pilot and live out his childhood fantasies.